Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Odin, and it's time for some more Exanima. We're going to start a brand new adventure on story mode today. So let's go to new game. Alright, so we're going to use, again, we're going to go with unknown. If we went with the Proctor, we would be able to start with some basic equipment. But we wouldn't be able to have Darrin, and I think the same applies to Villager, even though I've never been the Villager that I can recall. So let's go with unknown. Alright, today we're going to use the old spelling for our name. Other than that, we're set. We've got our mullet. We're ready to go. We'll go with the red shirt this time. I think we used blue last time, as if it matters. And we're going to be working on maneuvering in armor 3 as our skill. So, let's go. Okay, so usually in the later game, I always switch to a two-handed weapon. Part of me almost wants to try using more one-handed weapons later on in the game. I don't know if that's what's going to happen yet, but it seems like a good idea. Um, but basically, I mean, in the early game, we pretty much constantly use one-handed weapons because we want to keep the torch in our hand. But I often also set like a sledgehammer for my secondary and then just switch between them. But that gets kind of annoying. My ultimate point here is I need to practice more with one-handed weapons. Especially like a sword and board setup, because I just generally don't play that way, and I think it would be good to have my combat be a little more well-rounded. Alright, so let's see how this first fight's gonna go. Speaking of combat. Gotta remember to put my hips into every strike there. Oh, come on, did that miss him? There we go. Alright, thankfully that went pretty well. Alright, and, well, we've got a crude leather vest, which is actually a pretty good find this early. And, well, there's a buckler. Am I really going to try some sword and board later? I don't know. Let's put that in there. Okay. So usually what we do at this point is we go grab the sledgehammer, and I guess we'll do that just to have it, because we got to grab the gauntlets in here too. So we'll equip that in our secondary weapon slot. Go over here and grab these gauntlets. Let's see what quality they are. They are just tough leather gauntlets, but that's good. Alright, we've got a long knife in the room next to us. I hope he doesn't take that as, or she doesn't take that as a sign that I want to fight. She does. Okay, that was not supposed to happen. That was an accident, lady. You're crazy. Oh, that went right over her head somehow. I didn't... It was an accident. Jesus. Whoa, okay. Oh, and I missed with my overhead again. There we go. Alright, so that was... You might argue that I normally attack everyone regardless, and that's true. So we probably would have attacked her anyway. Anyway, what I wanted was this long knife. And now we've got that. Alright, over here, these cage bars are kind of tempting, but that's two-handed right there, and these are one-handed, I believe. But I like the long knife, so we're just going to stick with it. Metal bar, also tempting for two-handed, but I've gotten to a point where I really like the sledgehammer, so I'll stick with that. Okay, cool. This is very good. A thick gambeson, and the tough leather gauntlets we already have. And there's another long knife. Nothing else in here, so let's go... Yeah, let's take care of this situation. Start that off with this. Let's do another stab. Why not? We'll just keep stabbing. There we go. Alright, now let's go find the compass here. And I think that's all in here right now, yeah. Okay, so here's where we initiate a bunch of completely unnecessary fights. Like, there's just no reason to initiate this. Well, there is a reason. There's loot in here, but I don't think this zombie is aggressive. Now, that barrel is really getting in the way here. Well, this zombie is aggressive, actually. I would call that an aggressive posture. But the bottom line is, you don't have to attack most of the zombies in here. Most of them you can just waltz right by them and they don't care. But me? Come on, man. Oh, I thought there was a loot container in here. I was thinking of a different place. Never mind. Yeah, so we really did not have to kill that dude at all. But we did. And aside from getting, you know, practice in combat, we also got XP for it, so it's not like it was worthless. Okay, now, this was the one I was thinking of, where there's a loot box back there, yeah. Or a loot container, I should say. Loot box is not quite what I'm talking about. Okay. So I generally just want to get these out of the way, but they usually find their way into the fight anyway. And as you can tell, she obviously was not hostile until I went into combat mode. There we go. Alright, so yeah, so I'd definitely say that's worth it to check this out. Let's compare. We have fine leather boots and then these Uggs. The Uggs are actually better. Well, yeah, they are. They have that additional crush protection, I guess. Alright. And then we have a tunic that I think we can throw on under all that. Yeah, there we go. And those are just regular trousers. We're always on the lookout for thick quilted trousers, things of that nature. Okay. Alright, so it's now time to get Darrin. We've had our fun, our solo fun here. Now it's time to get a companion going on. Alright, so we go up to Darrin and we press T. Who are you? I'm just a farmhand. Name's Darrin. Well met, Darrin. I go by Odin, I think. You think? Seem to be having trouble remembering things. How did you get here? Can you get out? Didn't I just tell you I'm having trouble remembering things? But I'll just say I certainly intend to. What about the dead ones? If they get in my way, I will kill them. Take me with you. Yeah, we may be able to help each other. All I've got is this stick, though. Well, let's be on our way. Okay, so I will give. I've recently started to give Darrin the torch to free my hands up, but I want to keep. Well, because then I could use a sword and board. You know what? No, I'm gonna hold on to the torch for now, just for now. So what that means is I'm gonna give Darrin the buckler for now. And there we go. It's sometimes, when you give Darrin the torch, sometimes it's just not enough. Sometimes he's just not close enough. Other times he's too damn close. He's in the way. So I'd rather just keep the torch in my hand for now. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we're going to take the tunic, give it to Darrin, and give him the Uggs as well. And that's just regular trousers. then of course we will pick up this key next. Get rid of this shirt here. And then go over here and use the key on the door. I don't know why I closed my inventory. There we go. And nothing interesting on that corpse. Over here, however, we have a worn gambeson. Not the best quality gambeson, but it will work. So give that to Darrin. I mean, it's halfway decent protection for now. Was there someone that... No, I could have sworn I saw something there. Alright, now, another questionable decision that I'll make. To go into the room with the two zombies and fight them for no reason. See if we can just isolate one of them here. Oh, I had to stop my attack because I thought I was going to hit Darrin. Oh, I keep missing really badly with my stabs here. Oh, I'm awful, man. What am I... I'm so bad. It's just so bad right now. How do I... Man, I keep missing with my stabs. I gotta practice them, man. There we go. Alright, that was a little scary, not gonna lie. But we didn't take any permanent damage, and we got ourselves a cap. That's always good. Alright, and I don't think there's anything in there of any use for us, so we can just move on. Alright, over here we find a key. Whoops. Get even closer here. There we are. And see if there's anything else. The light waistcoat. It's not very impressive. And don't really care about the lore because I've read it 1,000 times, but if you have not, you can go ahead and you know, pause it. Read it right there. Alright, there's another buckler. Maybe we'll need that at some point. I don't know. Pick it up for now. One thing that I would really like to see is a health bar for Darrin. I mean, I know you can ask him how he's feeling and he'll give you a general sense of it. But I honestly would like to see a health bar. Okay. Now that jacket, what does that replace? That replaces the vest. Okay. So let's compare. The jacket has better coverage, but yeah, it's just not as good. Whoops. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, come along, Darrin. We are going to... Oh, there's a zombie. Oh, man. I have to kill it. I'm sorry, folks. I have to kill it. Oh, he was more than happy to... Ooh, he's more than happy to fight. Oh, that was ridiculous. Oh, ow. Oh, that was bad. Get him, Darrin. Now, Darrin does advance in skills. So you want Darrin to get some shots in, so that actually worked out pretty well. And I only took stamina damage, didn't take any actual permanent damage, so that's wonderful. Alright, now we will use our new key. There we are. Okay, so we're going to have company in here, but the question is when. It's not if, it's when. But I should have enough time right now. That worn coat. Is there anything special about these? No. That's a worn gambeson. That's exactly what Darrin has. That goes over our cap. Don't care about the waistcoat. We've already got that covered, but a belt would be a nice addition. Despite this, we actually don't have a belt. That's just part of the vest. Now we do have a belt, but it's under it. Okay, there's our company. Nothing we want there. And nothing we want there. Alright. Okay. So, alright, now there's two of them, and one of them has a very dangerous weapon. So I'm switching to a rather dangerous weapon myself. The two-handed axe. If they hit you with the bladed part, you're in a lot of trouble. Okay, so you're taken care of. The hell out of here. Alright. And the fine leather boots might be worth checking out. Let's see. Oh, it's the same. Okay. And just leather boots and leather boots. Alright. And these are just bathrooms over here. That was Marlia! What do you mean? The dead one. I knew her. It was Marlia. For a moment I thought she recognized me too. Did you know her well? Not really. She served at the Fallen Oak. We talked a few times. I'm sorry. That must be awful to see. I'm being nice to Darrin. I could have given him the tough love approach, but I feel bad for the poor guy. Alright. This dude is opening that shit. There we go. And nothing we need there. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go this way. Open that up. Alright, and just looking at the surfaces just to make sure I'm not skipping anything. And there is our wonderful, wonderful health salve, which thankfully we do not necessarily need right now, but absolutely a glory to have. And then nothing useful there. Go over here and read this lore just so we get the XP for it. You can go ahead and pause and read that if you haven't read it before. Same thing there. Alright, we should have one zombie in here. There usually is. Guess must be walking elsewhere at the time. Oh, there you are. And this one, of course, has the bedpan. As usual, I'm trying to spin around so that Darrin will be on the other side of the enemy so he can get some good swings in. Oh, that was weird, wasn't it? Who the hell? There you are. Oh man, hold on. Hold on a second. And I missed with my stab. I was just about to say I have to be very careful because that's a bladed weapon. Obviously, some friendly fire from their side is always welcome. Oh man, I almost stabbed Darrin. Oh, I just took some serious permanent damage from this damn cleaver. See, any bladed weapon has the potential to seriously screw you up. And Darrin just got knocked out. But that's okay, that's not permanent damage. Look at the way he's laying. So that was pretty disastrous, man. Whoa. That was pretty disastrous. I'm gonna give Darrin a hatchet. You know what I mean? Give him something dangerous. Alright, so once he has a little bit of time for his stamina to regenerate, I'm gonna ask him how he's doing, and he should be fine. I don't think he took any serious damage from the crutches. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's episode. We'll pick up here next time. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I always appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you guys next time.